live from Mecca, live from Mecca, live from Mecca, live from Mecca, live from Mecca.
Peace, your favorite gold seed is back, God Universal. I'm reporting live from the quarantine, keeping myself busy, jump rope, a lot of exercising, trying to get my weight back and all that. But today's mathematics is wisdom culture. Wisdom is the memorization of the knowledge that helps you live out your culture on a daily basis, being that culture is a pattern of human knowledge and behavior. Now, one thing that our wisdom allows us to understand through our culture is that there are 5 different peoples that we learn through our lessons how to detect and how to interact with. You have the devil, you have Yakub, you have the 85%, the 10%, and the 5%. Now we know who I started with, the devil. Now we know what the devil is, right? The devil is a mischievous person, one who tries to master the original man, one who lies, steals. Well, you got people in your society that's like that. And when you interact with them, our lessons show us you gotta master them. Allah taught to master something, you stay completely away from it. Also, you chop the head off, not literally, but mentally, by staying completely away from that once you see the first red flag. Now, Yakub, he's the manufacturer, right? He had the doctors, ministers, nurses, and cremators. He put together that plan, that plot, that predetermined idea. How I manifest that in reality is people that I interact with, I look at them and their activities. What are they trying to get into? How do their behavior sets the path up for them to follow that's going to bring me into destruction. So I stay away from the devils, I stay away from the Yakubs. Now the 85%, they the hardest. They the ones that are all over the place. And I'm not talking about 85% in terms of because they don't have the knowledge itself through the 5%. You could be civilized and not have knowledge itself in the 5%. Because what is civilized? Civilized is a person who has a culture and is not rude. Rude is dealing with manners, dealing with behavior, dealing with how they appearance, how they keep themselves, how they address people in public. And this is what we teach kids at a young age when we want to civilize people. You got to teach them at a young age. You got to teach them manners. Don't call people out their names. You got to teach them how to speak in public. Don't be boisterous, and how to just behave. When they're in school, we're in the public. And sometimes a lot of them are not taught that, even by 5%ers. Sometimes, these kids go to school and they learn more from their classmates, which is something for us to focus on. Now, you also have the 10%. The 10%, the rich slave makers of the poor, teach the poor lies, believe that the all true living God is a spook can't be seen by the physical eye. But also, a lot of people associate the 10% with money. Someone who just wants to make money. All right. But also someone who's telling lies that's keeping you away from your reality. If someone's keeping you away from the reality of themselves, because they don't want you to know how dirty they are in all their affairs. So 10% is, how I manifest the 10% are also the people that I'm just not honest in front of me. When they get behind my back, they're a totally different person. In private, they're a totally different person. I strive not to be a 10%er in that aspect. Anybody that know me in person, everybody, there's not one person that'll tell you Uni's different behind camera than he is on camera. He's different on the block than he is at the parliaments around the nation. I'm always the same person everywhere. Now, you also have the 5%. Now, you have different forms of 5%ers. You got some who manifest the lessons through, reading books and stuff like that. I'm not a fan of that. I teach against that, actually. But then you have those that are like me that manifest the lessons through life experiences. Allah said having 120 degrees understanding is having the lessons memorized for 10 or more years. Now, when I relate my lessons, I can build with you on my lessons and break down a degree on how I see it through specific experiences that I witnessed in my life. And I personally feel that that's the way 120 is. 120, one of the elders called it the city lessons. He said Allah called it the city lessons. And I try to manifest that and draw it up, understand why, we call it the city lessons. Well, we live in the city, we move around, we interact with people. 120 teaches us how to deal with those 5 different characters that are in our lessons. The Devil, Yakub, 85, 10%, and 5%. Now, I'm about to go out and get this money, quarantine style. I hope y'all enjoyed the build. Everybody stay productive, stay positive, contact each other, share your knowledge, eat well, eat well. The biggest weapon to use against this virus is your diet right now. Take a lot of blueberries, ginger tea. I put turmeric in my tea all day. I put turmeric in coffee. I'm probably the nastiest Puerto Rican out right now. Who knows? But yeah, eat the right foods. A lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits is very, very essential right now. Leave that meat alone if you can. Limit it at least once a day or once every other day. Eat a lot of vegetables, steamed vegetables. Drink soup. Soup is the best thing right now because soup preserves the nutrients and everything you need from your vegetables. All right? Y'all have a good day today. Peace to the 5%. Laws of family names, Jabbar the tribe we descended from. Peace.
Live from Mecca. Live from Mecca.